Shalom, back with part 4, sealed and preserved. All right, so we left off right here, and I took you into the word mark, again, to show you that has to do, that's the same mark, that's the same seal, okay, that we read about in Revelations, the 7th chapter. You understand, people? All right? So, and set a mark. All right, let's start at the top. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city and through the midst of Jerusalem. Remember your people first for your place. So this is going through you Israelites, among you Negro, Latino, Native American, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations. So this would be the elect of Israel, the 144, as well as the great multitude, okay, that includes women and children, all right? And we read all about that in Revelations, the 7th chapter, okay? So, verse 5, and to the others, right, outside of those that, have been sealed, with the mark, so they're exempt from the judgment of the Lord, right? To the others, he said, in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have any pity. So to the other 2/3 of Israelites, they're not going to be sealed, okay? They're not going to have a mark of exemption in their forehead, okay? Slay utterly the old, the young, the maids, the little children, women, but come not near any man whom is the mark, who have the seal. They're exempt from judgment. All right? And begin at my sanctuary. So you see, judgment begins at the house of Israel. Okay? That's easily backed up. Okay? Again, you know your precepts, people. What is that? Amos, the 9th chapter. All right? 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord God power are upon the sinful kingdom, which is, Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, America, Babylon the Great, the valley of the shadow of death, the pit. And I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. See, right, because a remnant. The remnant is the elect of Israel, along with the great multitude. That's, the elect of Israel, okay? You understand? All right? For lo, I will command and sift the house of Israel. See, again, judgment starts, right? Judgment begins with Israel. We just finished reading that in Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, right? So, for lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among the nations, right? Because we scattered into all nations. Hello. Like as corn sifted through a sieve, yet shall the least grain fall upon the earth. All right? And all the sinners of my people, hello, shall die by the sword. Hello. Talking about the 2/3, which say, and evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. You see that? All right? And you see what it comes underneath that, right? The restoration of Israel. They're talking about the elect, because that's who is being redeemed here, people, is the elect. Okay? And in that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as the days of old. Hello, you see that? That they may possess a remnant of Edom, of the self-proclaimed white man, and of all the heathen, the other 16 heathen nations as well. There'll be a remnant of as well too, because that's all that be left after Armageddon, World War III, is a remnant of each nation. All right? Now, give me a minute here. Okay? Raise it up as the days of old, right? Restoration of Israel. Give me a minute. Revelations 14. Let's pick it up at the top. The Lamb and the 144,000 on Mount Zion. And I looked, and lo, a Lamb stood on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000. You know that they're all men, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes. We read Revelations, the 7th chapter, proving that. Having his father's name written in their foreheads, we've proven that. All right, that's covered as well. And I heard the voice from heaven and the voice of many waters, as the voice of great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping in their heart. And they sung, as it were, a new song. Hello! And before the throne and before the four beasts and others, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000. All right, and the only ones who could hear that song, all right, outside of the 144,000 would be the great multitude, right? That includes women and children. All right, which were redeemed from the earth. You see that? That's who's getting redeemed. So nobody's going up into a chariot that ain't the seed of Israel as being part of the elect. These are they which were not defiled with women, meaning other doctrines, philosophies, all right? For they are virgins. These, that's the way we'll be presented to the Most High through Yahushua as virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits of the God power and to the Lamb. You see that? Hopefully you're edified. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.